you for joining me. So I've been a bad lad and I've bought some more model kits, basically because I've got ideas for dioramas rattling around in my head, and I wanted an item from eModels, and again it was like, well, as I'm here buying this, if I buy enough then I won't have to pay for the postage, it'll be free. So that's what I did. So the first item is this German railway track set from Hobby Boss 1/72 scale, and it'll give you some idea as to the diorama that I had in mind. I have to confess that it was a toss-up between doing this diorama and the 40k Imperial Knight that I'm doing, and I've gone for the Knight because basically I've had that in the stash for the last 6 years, and so it deserves to be completed. So this particular die, again, that I had in mind will be for another day, but it did involve having German railway or certainly railway tracks from World War II. So that's the first one I bought. So this next one is a platform that was used on the railways. Again, 1/72 scale from Model Collect, and this was going to be used in conjunction with the railway track that I've just shown you. You do get some track with this kit, but I think I needed some more. I've had a look inside the box, and this thing is probably as detailed as the one that Charlie Mack has just done in 1/35 scale, but this is in 1/72, and it is unbelievable the amount of pieces just for this flat wagon. So so the idea was railway track, this wagon on the track, and then an item on the wagon. But as I say, that is an idea that I will do possibly later this year. So 2 reasons for buying this, actually 3 reasons. First reason is I don't think I've ever built a kit from Military Technics. I think they're from the Ukraine, so I decided that I would like to buy one of their kits and see how they go together. This is a BT7. On my T35 Dio, the photograph for that, there's a T35 and then there's another photo panned out a bit more, and there's a BT7 adjacent to it, practically in the same position. It's rolled down the embankment and he's stuck in the opposing bank. Now I wasn't going to put it on, but now I have the option as to whether I will or not. I'm hoping that the kit won't be too involved. It does look quite a detailed kit, I've got to be honest, so I will have a look at it and then see if it is added to the T35 diorama. Second reason for buying this is that, as you can see, we've got another type of wagon, and so I thought it would be useful to perhaps add this to put with the other stuff that I've just shown you. Interestingly, you get a set of tracks for this kit as well. So yeah, there's a lot of options with this particular kit, but mainly I'm interested to see how well this goes together from this company. Next kit is a 1/72 German staff car from ICM, and I didn't realise that this was a snap fit. I thought it was just a kit. I've got to be honest, I have looked in the box, and I have to say that for a snap kit there is so much going on with this build, it's unbelievable, and I don't believe that it can be snap fitted. I really don't. Things like the flags and the headlights and various other things, they just suggest that you push them into holes, and I just can't see how it's going to work. The reason I bought this was that I wanted to do it for the small scale group build that's going on. Sean basically said that yes, I could do military vehicles as long as there's no tracks and no guns, and so that's why I bought this. But I got an idea that they're not allowing snap fit cars, so I may not be able to do this for that particular group build. But I've been wanting one of these for some time, obviously in this scale because it's my favourite scale. I just think these are smart looking vehicles. Obviously historically there are pictures of them with a certain person stood up, I think in one as he's doing a troop review or something, but that is what it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to building this at some stage. Right, this next one is from Ammo Models. I've got an idea that this is the Mac Models one. Actually it's not Ammo, it's AMC. And I think they've changed the letters around because it used to be MAC, Mac. I think it may be the same company and they've just kind of, I don't know, done a dodge or something to avoid taxes, I don't know. Anyway, I've never built a Mac or an AMC model. Saw this in the online store for e-models. Interesting subject, the Bergpanzer Tiger. So I thought I would get one and see how it goes together and whether it's worth getting any more models from this particular company. So I've had a look at it. The plastic looks a bit weird. There is Zimmerit on the sides and the front, which is quite impressive, moulded onto the plastic, so that's pretty good. So this will be an interesting build at some future date, and as I say, it's basically an experimental purchase to see whether this company or Mac are any good. So that's that one. Just one more to go. Okay guys, so this is Special Armors SDK Z11 Lichter Zugkraftwagen 3 ton. Now I think this is the prime mover for the 88mm anti-tank gun or anti-aircraft gun. And what I wanted to do was, I know that Revell do a 1/72 flak gun, and so I wanted the prime mover with a bit more detail. Jeff has recently done the Airfix 176 scale 88mm anti-tank gun with one of these in that scale, and it's not a bad kit, but you know it hasn't got much detail to it, and the rubber band tracks I think are a bit thick. So as I say, looking at people like Joachim and Marcus and Annie as well, they basically start with kits that initially have a decent amount of detail on them, and then they add more detail. So I think if you buy a kit, as I say, that's got a decent amount of detail, it's a very good starting point, rather than having something that you're having to do a lot of work on in order to get it to any kind of decent look, so to speak. So I bought this one. I believe this is the same company, what's a Special Hobby. I'm not 100%. And Special Hobby produce aircraft kits, and this is Special Armour. I don't like the Special Hobby aircraft kits. I think they're detailed, and I think they do some fantastic subjects, but I'm not always certain that they manufacture stuff that actually goes together well. So it'd be interesting to see how this works out. So that's it basically, guys. Another 6 items added to my stash, which I shouldn't be doing because I've got more than enough in the loft to see me for the rest of my lifetime, I think. But I just have these ideas and pictures in my head about builds I want to do or future builds, and then I go off on one. Anyway, I shall stop waffling. I hope your week is going well. Thanks ever so much for the kind comments with regards to the T35 Dio. I do appreciate it. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.